The way you finish off your work can make a huge difference to the finished item. Over here, I've done my crochet cast on, but now I have got a little piece over here that is the end that needs to be worked in, and a little patch that doesn't quite look like I want it to. So I'm going to mimic a crochet stitch by simply working through and around, just to make another loop so that it can sort of look a little bit better. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck my yarn in. I don't make a knot because a knot can be a little bit uncomfortable, and it's actually not necessary when you work yarn in this way. I'm going to the inside of my work, and I simply go into one of my stitches over there just to hold that end bit right. The best way to do this is by finding 2 columns of knit stitches that you can work down. Start down the one side of one. Put your needle through in exactly the same way that the yarn would have gone. So you can see that the yarn over here, I'm going in and it'll go around, and I'm going to follow that way of doing it. And in this way, I'm going to hide my yarn as I go down about 4 or 5 stitches, and then I pull it through. Pull it through so that it's attractively tight, but not too tight. You don't want it to be too tight later on, and you also don't want it too loose. Now I'm going to do exactly the same thing, but going up the next edge. Again, now because I've been careful in which one I started down, my yarn is ending in the middle, which is where I want it to be, because then I can easily go directly into the next one. And pull my yarn through. Turn my work around again. Check that it's lying flat, and now we do it a 3rd time. Somehow doing it 3 times, up, down, up, makes quite a big difference because it holds the yarn in place, and so my knot is not needed anywhere. The yarn is now unlikely to come out on its own, and then you can simply trim your thread over there, and it's nicely worked in.